Hello, hello, and welcome to Why You're Not Getting Clients and How to Change That Today. I'm Guillory. I'll be your host. This is Mallory, who has my name. She'll be your co-host. She will be answering questions in the chat. She will be giving you links if you need links to other resources that we're going to talk about here. She's actually right next door to me. We're in the same building, which is super cool. I think she already kind of got where everyone is coming from. Yep. All right. Listen, I have a call after this, so we have 1 hour to get it all done. And this is going to be engaging. I want to, let me see. Hi. Okay, there we go. I want it to be interactive. And I want you to get some amazing takeaways from this. That is my promise to you. I am here to serve you. I want to make sure you have a full understanding. A lot of what you're going to hear today, you're going to think you already know, but I'm going to challenge you. If you knew it, you'd already be doing it. Okay? That's my commitment. What's yours? Are you willing to show up, to be committed, to be disciplined and keep off all distractions? Are you willing to be open-minded? Flexible? Are you available for new information, for prosperity, for new clients, for more money? Are you available? Because that's the first step. So that's my commitment to you. What is your commitment to yourself? Put it in the chat. Hey, here we go. Whoa, hold on, Mallory. This is your screen. Quit sharing. Like, what the heck is going on? Let me get my own screen up. All right. Sorry about that. That was a little weird. While you're answering that question, I'll get this shared. Okay, this is mine. Let's see what we got in the chat. My phone's silent, no emails, show up fully. I'm committed to getting off my ass and doing this. Oh my God, high five, give her some love. Yes, you're in the right place, man. All right, can you see my full screen? Everybody's got a clear visual, or do I need to shrink it? How's that? Oh, there it went away. Sorry about that. There it is. Never mind. All right. My name is Kim Guillory. I am a mind, body coach, and business mentor. Life coach certified through the Life Coach School, a health coach through IIN. I'm a mind, body master coach trainer, which means I have a coach certification. I help health and wellness practitioners help their clients heal their body with their mind. We are masters of self-healing. I've been a massage therapist, a hairdresser. I still am a yoga teacher. I've owned a business since 1997, have had multiple locations. If you go to my Instagram, I just took you on a tour of the property, what's behind me, what's in front of me, what's inside of the building, what Mallory and I have going on behind the scenes, which is very exciting. And I see my marketing team is here. Asha is here. So they're part of the plan. So it's really, really, really fun. We've got a lot of cool things on the horizon. I am a holistically minded business owner. And what that means is we can have it all. 5 kids, 12 grandbabies, travel the world, make great money, have great friends, have a healthy body, a healthy mind, and a healthy bank account. Are any of you interested in that? Because the first secret is you have to grow the owner to grow the business. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. We're going to go through the 12 steps. This is going to be very simple and very applicable. Got it? Oh, got it. Shrink it a tad bit. I don't know how. You have to come in here and do it. I tried and the whole thing went away. I got it before she walked in. Okay. We do this all the time. My subconscious loves to say, I can't do it. I don't know how. I call for assistance and I figure it out. Any of you do that? Is there any form of incentive? Hell yeah, you want to walk out of here making money. I'm going to shift your perception. I'm going to put you in the position to where you can. So many incentives. You got a workbook right here. You got information. Listen, you could walk out. I wish I would have had this. When I was 18 years old, pregnant, no home, like literally no home. I was sleeping from house to house. I'm sitting at the damn welfare office. I would have loved for me to walk up and say, would you like to never come back here again? Because I can help you. I can help you get out of here. I can help you get out of government assistance. I can help you get out of this shithole that you've been in. I would have stood up and I would have followed them. How about you? That's the value I want to give you. All of you that are here today, that are not living the life that you want, that are not making the money that you want. And more than the money, it's the purpose. I wake up every day excited to do this. All right, we're going to get going. That's enough about me. I have one question for you guys. Are you a business owner? Just put yes. Even if your business hasn't made money yet and you want to become a business owner, please put yes in the chat so I know who I'm talking to. So we do have business owners in the room. Great. That means our marketing worked. Our message was clear. Service-based business, I assume. You guys, you can put it if you want to. Let's find out. Are you a massage therapist? Are you a coach? Are you transitioning between practitioner and opening your own business? Are you an esthetician? Are you a roofer, plumber, electrician? Who are you? A lot of coaches, an esthetician. Man, I don't know if you heard this, but we have an esthetician that was at $49,000 in 2022. I just did a podcast on it, and she's at $385,000 the end of 2023. That's huge. So love estheticians, hairdressers, massage therapists, yoga teachers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're in the right place. All right. Let me ask you this. Are you overwhelmed? You've tried everything and you're still not making money and getting the clients you want? Just put yes. Are you overwhelmed from all the free information that's online and all the coaches who are telling you what to do? How about your coach trainings? How about all the certifications you took? Are they giving you a lot of misinformation? You're not sure who to follow? You're not sure what's true? It's like you trying to create a program, a process, a digital product. Is that any of you? Yeah. Okay, we're going to get out of that shit today. Instead of worrying about your program, we're going to go worry about profits. Got it? That's my promise. Now tell me, how long have you been in business or been wanting to go all in on your business? Just tell me 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year. I need to know the audience. I need to gauge the temperature so I know who I'm talking to. And on a good note, since I have my team here, they can also take note of this too. So we know exactly who we're talking to. So the content is created exactly for you in mind. A lot of new, awesome, 5 years, 3 months, beautiful. Man, pat yourself on the back that you're here this early on. Man, what I would have done in 1997. All right, good. Got some documentation. So here's the thing. 1 year all in, beautiful. What do you think is stopping you right now? So if you wanted to make 100,000 last year, why do you think you didn't? If you wanted to make 10,000 in January, why do you think you didn't make $10,000 last month? And listen, be very real and honest. I'm going to be very transparent with you. Attracting your marketing, attracting more clients. Beautiful. What else we got? Consistency. It's hard, right? When you first start out, it's like you got this belief, and then your nervous system, is like, no, I've never done this. I can't do this. And then your mind freaks out, right? I need a bigger list. Beautiful. Lack of belief in y'all. These are amazing answers. Thanks for your transparency. Other priorities. Yeah. Emily was out having babies, moving. Her husband was starting a career. Suzanne, I like you a lot. I've liked all of your answers. You're going to kick ass this year. I can tell you. I love your engagement. It's but there's that voice in the back of your head, right? I've had a lot to do within myself. Beautiful answer. Yeah, Erin. I mean, I had to stop and do a lot of self-healing from the limiting beliefs, from the unresolved trauma, self-doubt. Yeah, Suzanne, I'll have a conversation with you. All right. So we all know what's stopping us. Most of us, it's either like, okay, I want to do it, but I'm not actually ready. I haven't done my own work yet. That's legit. I will show you how to do your work and do it. You want to know that? I did it. I moved through the mud and made money while I was in my healing journey. Distraction from other people. Yeah. I had a lot of misinformation. I was getting it from a bunch of different directions. So I had kind of become an information whore. Like I was just like getting it from everywhere, and it was cluttering my mind, and I didn't have any clarity. Self-doubt's huge. We're going to work through all this. Okay. So this is what I want to ask you. Speaking of information, listen, I need this from you in order to help you today. I know, we both know what you know. I'm coaching clients all day, every day. And if I'm about to give them a challenge, and you can take this on yourself, notice how many times you say I know in a day. Just write it down. Count it on your finger, put a mark on your hand. Notice how many times you say, I know. Now, you're here because what you know you don't know, you think is here. You're like, I'm missing something. I know what I know. I know what I heard. I know what others are doing. I'm missing something. Is that you? There's something I don't know, and I'm aware of it. I'm aware I don't know. I need to get what I don't know. That's going to be most of you, by the way. But here's what I'm going to show you. What you don't know, you don't know. My favorite all-time phrase is, I'm willing to be surprised by what else is possible that my mind has yet to imagine or experience. So that's why I'm asking you to be open-minded and to be flexible. I'm willing. I'm willing. First word, willing. Write that down. Willing. I'm willing. Now we're going to go against your brain right now because it doesn't like to be surprised. But I'm willing to be surprised. How you like to be surprised by money showing up in your PayPal, people showing up in your inbox, people reaching out to you by email, texting you, hey, I want to know, you were surprised. You were like, damn, I didn't even know they existed. I'm surprised. I'm willing to be surprised by what my mind, now you got your brain, that's your survivor. And then you have your mind. Your mind is out like bringing information from the past, And that's where you go to when you know what you know and you know what you don't know. Your mind goes to gather that information. Your brain just needs to know what to do. So all of you write this down. Go find clients. Who's got my money? Who needs my help? If you're not writing these down, you're missing the point. You have to write it down for it to connect to the processor. Who else needs my help? Who else needs my help? Say this out loud. Put it in the memo of your phone. Write it on your paper. Who else needs my help? I wonder what I haven't said yet that they're waiting to hear. These are problems that your brain will go solve for you. Listen, it's a dumbass. It doesn't know reality from fiction, from story at all. It just knows what you tell it. And when you walk around saying, I don't have enough people, I don't know how to get my message out there, I don't know what to say, then you create confusion. But when you give it a direct command, go find my money. Who has a problem that's willing to pay me? When you give it a direct command, and listen, don't say you know this because it is hurting you every time you say, I know. If you knew, you would have the money you want in your account right now. If you knew, you'd be doing it. If you are not doing it and you are not getting the results, drop what you know and be willing to know something else. I'm willing to let go of what I know something else, to get rid of who I was, to become who I want to be. All right, feel like I'm preaching now. So I'm going to get going. Are you open to knowing on a deeper level what you think you know? Preach, preach, preach. I'm a preacher. All right, let's get back to the show. Is this what you've heard? Just post on social media. Listen, I hear my clients all the time. I'm like, all right, what did you do to make $1,500 this month? And they're like, well, I put up a post and no one's coming. They think social media is going to get them clients. No, you giving direct commands to your brain is going to give you clients. I'm going to show you, I promise you, I'm going to show you how, but right now I'm just trying to get your attention. I'm trying to be entertaining. I want to make sure you stay. I'm going to give you all the answers. I'm not going to pull the rug out under you. I will make you an offer, by the way. I'm going to offer you. I'm going to let me help you make multiple six figures this year. I will offer you that, just so you know. Run Facebook ads. Well, how the hell are you going to run Facebook ads if your message is off? If your message is not working for you right now and people are not coming, don't put gas on it. You're going to just waste your money the way you're wasting your energy. You have to first find out what they need to hear. Okay. Get a professional website. I'm not against websites, but you can get a landing page and make just as much money. I made my first $365,000 in coaching without a website. I didn't even have a landing page, and I didn't have a huge audience. Matter of fact, we still don't. I wonder what she did. Are you thinking that? How many of you don't have a large audience and you don't have a beautiful website? Or maybe you've been spending the last 2 or 3 years on a website that's not bringing you money. Got it? How about dancing on reels and doing all these cute things? You've been told to do that? To get some business cards and go to BNI, form an LLC, create just one offer, just one offer. You've been told that? Create lots of freebies. Where's Shar? Freebies. 2 months working on freebies. Now she's signing 3 clients a day because she quit doing this stuff. Boom. Shar, does it feel better having free people sit or money in your bank account and truly helping people? Host a webinar every week. Hey, don't be too available. Don't give them the good stuff. I'm going to give you my best stuff today. And if you don't believe me, ask in the chat. Ask Mallory if this is my best stuff. You can't fix what you don't understand. You're trying to fix a problem, and it's the wrong problem. And I was too, because I was listening to people who had hundreds of thousands and millions of followers. Now, I want you to think for a moment, who are you listening to? When you did these things, where's the thing? When you did these things right here, who told you that? How much money are they making? How many people are in their audience? Or they're being featured on someone else's stage, someone else's podcast? Are they being referred to? Who are you listening to? Are you them? Are you in their situation? I saw this in the life coach school so many times. They're featured on the stage in front of the millions of people. They're getting clients. Are you getting that? Because if you're not getting that, why are you doing what they're doing? You're not the same. You don't have all this traffic coming in. That's not your problem. You just told me your problem is you don't have enough traffic. Is that right? Did I hear you wrong? Why are you doing what those people are doing that are already making millions of dollars, that are already making hundreds of thousands of dollars, why are you doing what they're doing if you're not them? Do they understand that you're the person who gets the bucket and the shovel, and you got to go dig up your clients? You got to go find them from the past? You got to go find them from the nowhere land? Or do they have them built into their ecosystem? This is a very serious question. I want you to answer me in the chat. Who is telling you to do this, and how are they positioned in the market? Are they $1 million marketer and Amy Porterfield is putting them in her group of hundreds of thousands of people? Or maybe Stu's? I'm not getting any answers. So I don't know if this is a calling out or if this is like already successful people. I only follow you at this point. You're so smart. Amy and Corinne, are you in the same position? Do you have 13,000 people in your membership? Are you making $15 million? Is your podcast getting 1 million downloads? So it's not a problem. I have a podcast coming out with Corinne. I love these people. I talked to Brooke yesterday personally. I was on Grant Cardone's video this weekend and that went in front of 38,000 people. I'm not telling you that they're wrong. I'm telling you that you're not them. I didn't have those opportunities either. The only reason I was on Grant's is because they were asking me a question about their services. Do you guys get where I'm going? I am talking to the individual who is an everyday layperson who maybe has never made more than $50,000. Is that you? And I mean 50,000 in your own business. Less than 100,000 in your own business, not as a pharmacist, not as a chiropractor that the hospital was paying, not as someone else, but in your own business. Because those people that you named are Brooke's success stories. I have clients who are my success stories, and the better they do, the more I'm going to feature them. That is legit. There is nothing illegal or wrong or unethical or immoral about that. Okay, let's just call it what it is. If you're in my program and you are killing it like Shar is, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to bring you on the podcast. I'm going to talk about you because I want you to help others. So that is called positioning. But if you are listening to someone who's being positioned and you're not being positioned, then you are hitting your head against a brick wall and you're tripping on your own feet. Everybody clear? We good? Are you awakened yet? Proof it's possible. Yeah. Asha, whenever we hit the $5 million in a year, are you going to feature me to say I helped her do that? Yeah. My client who made her first I got Monique here. She went from struggling as a massage therapist and wanted to charge $45 an hour as a massage therapist. I'm like, hell no. We got her over $200,000 doing what she loves to do. She had 5 jobs before that. Her menu was huge. She almost died when I said, take it all down. She's still with me 3 years later. You've got to see where you are, and you got to stop being who someone else is and someone else's advice that doesn't relate to you. I'm going to go through this. Here's the magic right here. We're going to go through this, and then I'm going to break down these slides, and then you have a workbook to fill out. Ready? And I got 20 minutes to do it. Okay. So the very first thing is, say this is 12 o'clock, bing, the midnight hour. You have to have a product. You have to have something to sell. You have to have a service. If you want to be in business, you have to sell something. What are you selling? Are you selling personal transformation? Or are you selling workbooks? Or are you selling essential oils, weight loss products? What are you selling? You have to sell something. You got to help somebody. Come on, guys. What are they getting out of this? Are they losing weight? Are they having more orgasms? Or I don't know why that's coming up. We talked about it in our group this morning. Are they getting along better? Like, did they just save the marriage and keep their family together? Are they making more money? Are they losing weight? Are they healing the illness and disease that is not theirs? Losing weight, managing to perfect, beautiful. Guess what? There's millions of people who want that. So you're on the right track, because that's the first thing. You got to find what people are looking for and willing to pay for. And here's the evidence that you need. If you wanted it and you paid for it, you got the evidence. Okay? No more procrastinating. If you paid for it, you can sell it. Ancestral healing? Hell yeah. Thank God I broke the generational power. Like, that was the biggest change for me. As all this shit was being passed down, and I was seeing it in my own family. I was seeing it in my own life. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 stopping it now. Any of you feel that way? We want to stop these cycles. We want to quit regurgitating them. All right. It's now 1 o'clock. You have to make a decision. You have to decide. And this is not deciding if maybe, and I'll see how it goes. Imagine you are putting it in cement. You are etching it in your soul. I'm doing this no matter what. I am committed. What you are seeing today, this me that you're seeing today, committed. Breaking generational poverty. Sickness and illness that's being caused from the mind, misinformation, healing family dynamics, reuniting a family unit, bringing love back into relationships, love of people, man, supporting each other. I hated living in a world that was separated and broken, so I created a world that was whole. I stepped into what I was being summoned into and what I had been through. And I knew how desperately I wanted it. And that tells me somebody else wants it too. And I made a promise while I was on my knees begging God for mercy and grace to get out of the hellhole that I was in. I made a commitment. If ever I got out of this, I will never stop teaching it. I'll never stop teaching it. Are you committed? I made a decision. I made a commitment. And I never went back on it. Did I want to quit? Hell yeah. Did I back up? Did I try to get out? Yeah, I did. But this was so deeply decided and committed on. I was born for this. Yeah. So that's the first thing. How committed are you on a scale of 1 to 10? And be honest. If it's a 2, then we know what we have to work on. How committed are you to being in the helping service-based industry? I'll die if I don't do this. That's where I was. I tried to die and it didn't work. So then I was living a slow death. Any of you living a slow death? You eating shit? That's not healthy. You're depressed. You're not moving. You're not taking action. You're bored. That's a slow death. That is suicide. I was just going to do it in one shot. Many or doing it the slow way. Not living your potential and possibility is leading towards your death while you're still alive. Okay, here we go. 2 o'clock. Now that you're committed, we've got to identify what is your brand and what gives you authority in the market. So what is your idea and value? Like my brand is breaking generational patterns, restoring the family unit. I cried every day of my life as a child. I never had a mother. I did not have parents. No one ever told me what to do. No one ever had dinner on the table. I was just like scratching around and figuring it out. I found books and I begged, pleaded for a family. All I wanted was a family. I would go from friends to friends to friends to friends, and I would experience all these different types of family until their mom would say, she has to go home. She can't stay here. I remember hearing that so many times. I was like, God, I'll never find a family. I remember that so well. Matter of fact, I moved in with someone, a friend that I met. I was walking on the road. She picked me up. I was 17 years old. Her husband had just committed suicide in her house, and she was having a hard time living alone. And she took me in, and I graduated high school, and she was there for my confirmation, and she was there for my high school graduation. And we're still there for each other today. All I wanted was a family. All I wanted was to belong. So to have society try to break the family unit right now, I take it very personal. I ended up meeting my husband, and I have a family of 5. I have everything I wanted. And I will do whatever I have to do to protect the family unit, because those people who are trying to break it, they obviously either didn't desire it, never had it, or don't know what it's like not to have it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like talking about money. When your brain is trying to figure out how to put food on the table, how to find a place to live, you ain't thinking about shame, man. You're thinking about survival, and you need money. Okay. I kind of went off track there, but you have to understand that that is my brand. I am a woman of my word. I'm a spiritual being on a spiritual path. I tried to eliminate my physical path, and it didn't work. And I felt like I was being punished by God because I didn't get to go to heaven like I thought I was going to go. I was young, but I was very intentional. And so I probably take a lot more risk than some of you would take because I've already died. See, I already made the decision. And I took the action. The results didn't align. Obviously, there was a part of me that made a different decision. So I do feel like I have a better hand because I've already lost it all. So I'm not so afraid. A lot of you are afraid because you're having to leave an old life behind. You're having to leave relationships. You're having to leave the situation that you've been brought up in. And so I didn't have that. Does that make sense? So I get it. I get how hard it is. And your nervous system doesn't come along. I'm now acclimating my nervous system to success. So what is your brand, guys? What do you stand for? No matter what comes up against you, what do you stand for? I stand for wealth because I had a life of poverty. I was homeless. I was on welfare. I was an unwed mother. I stand for health and wealth. And you can't have health if you don't have wealth. If you don't have money, you can't be healthy. There's poor countries. They'll never have health because they don't have resources. All right. So what's your idea? What's the value you bring to the world? I'm the restoration center. I help bring you back to wholeness and receive everything you were meant to be, to do, to have. Number 3, what is your vision mission? I'm going to simplify this for you if you haven't made money yet. Who do you serve? Just put men or women. Maybe it's animals. Maybe you work at the animal shelter. Who do you serve? What is their problem and what is your solution? This is super simple. Don't get all crazy. I coach them. I massage them. I fix their marriages. And the last one is the how. The how is your offer. 6 months for $3,000, 12 months for $5,000, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It's wherever your belief is, by the way. Families in pain. I coach them. 6 months, $5,000. And they get my membership. Beautiful. Anybody else? Women, weight loss, $2,500. Super simple. Don't get complicated. The reason you're overwhelmed is because you didn't do number 1. You didn't make a decision. Make a damn decision today. Let your squirrely brain have all its drama, but still make the decision. That shit comes with me all the time. I still make a decision. $5 million this year. I coach new moms, 6 months, men and women, 33 women who want to lose weight. Perfect. That's it. How much? Who, what, how? Women lose weight, 2,500. Who else we got here? Your moms. Asha, who do you help? Business owners, market, clearly defined visions. How? It's the product that I offer. All right. You got to get that. You can't skip this. And by the way, if you do not have this, I have free resource for you. Put in the chat if you need it. Just say me. Some of you, most of my clients already have this. It's called the Simple Business Trifecta. And it is going to do number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So Mallory, how do you want them to handle this? Can you just put it in there and them grab it? I will give you this. This is the foundation to my 10th program. It has helped so many people make money. Business conversion. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So Mallory, please put the link and then all of you can grab it. That is my gift to you for coming and staying. Thank you. It is such an honor to be received. This is a lifetime of work and there's nothing worse than having value and it not being received. So this is a payoff for me. I want you to know that. Okay, there's the link. Click on there and go and grab it. Enjoy. Number 4, most of you are trying to create a lead gen before. See, everything that's written on the top is the 7-figure foundation. Everything that's written on the bottom is the 6-figure foundation. So a lot of you are confused about that. If you are trying to create a digital course or some kind of, I got to go record this program, and you're not making $50,000 yet, you're on the wrong product. Who's doing that? Who has hired someone to go do their course or to go do their tiny offer? Who's done that but hasn't made 50K yet? Tell me in the chat. I want you to stop it. Go read my post from this morning. Just stop it. You're going to have to trust me on this. If you don't trust me, Shar, tell them. Tell them. Somebody, Monique, tell them it's true. Go, just stop. If you're working with a coach that's taking you through tech hell and you're not making money, please stop. Just stop. I did not have that stuff. I promise you there's a better way. I did this across from a crawfish lake in front of a hayfield, guys. You have to believe me on this one. Not working with a coach. I bought a course last year. Okay. So let's just be clear. Asha, am I off on this? She's like, this is what we're selling. No, she's not actually. No. Asha, who do you work with? They work with $1 million business owners, multi-million-dollar business owners. Please call me out if I am wrong. Thank you. All right. Everybody's getting this. Do we still have people here? Who's here? Okay. So what you need, not to work on your lead gen yet, you need to work on your offer. 3 months. 6 months, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 997, whatever it is, that's it. That's all you need to work on right now. And if you think what you know is better or right, then you will keep doing what you're doing. But remember, you promised me that you would let go of what you know to know something else and that you'd be willing to be surprised by what your mind has yet to imagine. So remember, you made that. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Then once you're making money and you know your offer works because you've had a few friends, because you've had a few people in the community you're in, because you had your old classmate. Where does it start, Monique? She's like, my friend's mom from high school contacted me about chronic pain. I promise you, they're already in your network. Your first money is going to come from people who already know you. But when you're spending your time solving the problem for people who don't know you, you're missing the bank boat. I've been spinning in business coaching for a year. Yeah. Listen, I'm telling you, I've been working with clients on this for years. We've broken this down to such a simple process. But what was hurting me is I wasn't running the ads and the promotional stuff on the higher level. But I've already made millions of dollars in my business organically. So I was still solving the wrong problem. So I have to go here, but you need to come here. Okay. So that's when this other stuff is going to happen. And then from That is when you build the audience. Now, listen, according to the crowd that's here today, y'all really don't need me to take you through the rest of this. So I want to make the best use of your time. Are you ready just to break down the parts that you're not doing? Tell me, are you 12? You just made a decision to go into business? Or are you 1? You're definitely committed. Do you have a brand? You're 2. Or if you don't have a brand yet, then you have to be 1. If you've gone all the way, you know your who, what, how, and you also are offering, then you're a 4. Tell me in the chat, because I don't want to go to 11 if you're a 4. Are you 1, 2, 3? Would you like to skip? Okay, Mallory, go on YouTube and find the song, Skip to the Good Stuff. Skip to the Good Stuff. Anybody can pull that up for me? That's what we're going to play. Skip to the Good Stuff. If you can't find that, then find the song that says, all I do is win, win, win. Either one of those are due. Okay, number 4, beautiful. How much money have you made? Sarah, you're at number 4, because this is a direct correlation to the money that you're making. So I want to go, matter of fact, if somebody is here and you're already at 6 figures and you want to scale to $1 million, just book a call with me. Mallory can put it, you'll see it at the end of the screen. You can just book a call with me and I will take you beyond your $1 million mark. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, because it looks like this is where we need to be right now. We've got to go and establish the brand. You make the decision, the brand. I'm not at 6 figures yet. Okay, then do y'all all agree that we're just going to go ahead with what you need today? I don't want to give you information that you can't implement. Does that sound fair? Or you want me to take you through it and use this on our time? Yeah, okay, perfect. Thank you. So you walk away with these 3 things today and you can make money without me. You won't even need to join anything that I do. Number 1, is what you offering something that people need? This is how you become a high earner. I am a high earner in the healing space and in the coaching space. I am the top 1%. And I've done it organically. And I've done it by serving my clients very well. I have a lot of repeat customers. I have a very small email list, just so you know. My social media platform, it does not have, I'm working this year on that. And I've been in this since 2012. So it's my 12th year in, and I'm building my audience now. I've gotten really, really good at what I do. I'm high ticket, but I also have some low ticket programs so that my people can grow with me. Okay. Does that sound totally fair? Everybody's good? So does what you offer solve a problem people need? From what you all told me, I think you do. Number 2, your ability to do it well. Are you the best at it? Have you done it yourself? Do you have clients who have won with your product? Do you have proof of concept? This is a very serious question. If you don't have number 2, you need to sign up for Boss Up Mentorship. You can go on the lowest tier. It's $99 a month. And this is what we're going to work on. That's a steal because you get all of this with me. If you are not confident and you are not confidently competent, you got to work on this. This is what's going to put you in high ticket. Now, a lot of you are spending your time and energy on creating these lead gens and funnels and digital products instead of doing this. Just put in the chat if that's you. I'm so good at what I do and have many. Oh, I love. Okay, Erin, I love that. You need to come into what's happening with you is you were like me. You've gotten so good at what you do, but you need to expand and grow and pull it towards you. Beautiful. But there are some people here that don't feel confident in what they do yet. So what's happening is they have imposter syndrome back here. They're newly certified. They haven't worked through a lot of clients yet. Erin, I know you have years of experience, but they haven't. And so that's what they need to be focused on instead of paying someone to do a lead gen, instead of paying someone to do a digital tiny offer. What you need to be doing is you need to be working with clients. That's me, but I'm also writing okay, listen, do what you got to do. I'm just going to give you the fast track and teach you how to make the money. But I'm telling you, your mind can only focus on one thing at a time. It's the way we're made. I am focused on $5 million helping people. That's it. I have thrown out stuff this last week. Ask Mallory. Mallory, tell him in the chat. I have gotten rid of so many things and distractions because all I'm doing, not worried about all that stuff. All I'm doing is giving value, helping people, $5 million. That's the best I got, man. I'm hoping I can sell you and show you. I can show you my bank account. That helps. That's what Monique, I can give you client testimonials. Somebody can pop on here and talk about it. Oh my God, we see this all the time. Number 3, it needs to be difficult to replace you. Just tell me this. Have you ever heard or seen anyone teach the way that I do? Do you think someone could come right here, grab this mic, tell my stories, have my passion, have my drive, have my information? Tell me in the chat. Do you think that anyone else can grab this mic right now and teach you what I'm teaching? You need to become that. I can help you become that because they don't have my story, man, and they don't have your story. There are no competitors. We are not competitors. We are creators. We create. We don't compete. We create. But when your mind is focused on getting like them, y'all need to go listen to my podcast. The last 6 to 12 weeks, I've been covering all this stuff. I don't want to do it here, but I can do another call. The best thing is for you just to come and join us in Boss Up. These girls get me every single morning, 7 calls a week. Like, we are killing it. The podcast is gold. Thank you. Yeah, it's my energy because it's my clarity and my confidence and my competence. Write those 3 down. Do you have clarity, or are you confident and competent? Because if not, that's what you need to work on first. You need to drop all that other shit. First, you need clarity. Listen, if you join Boss Up, I just did a workshop on this. It was a 3-day event. It's all recorded. I will comp it to you guys who come to Boss Up. You'll get the workshop. You get the simple business. Look, I'm just going to keep stacking anything you need, but here's the problem. Instead of just following the simple steps I'm telling you, your mind is wanting to go get more information. I just proved it to you. It's not information. You need someone to help you implement and execute. You need some accountability. You need a guide. Don't go spin. I mean, that's going to take you 16 hours to go watch. Why don't you just come and let me help you? You know what we did this morning? Everyone turned in how much money they made and exactly how they made it. And everyone just asked each other questions so they could get ideas. Do you want to be part of a group that does that? Okay. Here's the 4 components. All right, Dana. Here's the 4 components that you need to have a 6-figure business. Your brand has to be established, and it sounds like most of you don't have that yet. If your brand's not established, then your messaging and your marketing is not. And then that means you don't have a sales process and you're not able to deliver. So we have to start here. More information is just, I know, I'm like, just listen. We have a group of Boss Up. It's VIP. Everybody in that group are going to get a 10 times return on investment. That is my big claim. Be careful of what I say. That is my big claim. I don't care about the other stuff, man. I just don't. I know that this is what you need to get to 6 figures. I have done it so many times. I can do it with my eyes closed. Okay. So these are the 4 components, and I'm going to go into these, but just know I have 10 minutes, so I got to go fast. So your brand is the decision and commitment, and you know the problem that people have. You're good at solving that problem. You have a big idea of how you can help them overall long term, and you're clear about your vision, mission, who, what, how. Most of you, this is the problem. And if you agree, I'll skip to the good stuff. But if you want me to go through the rest, I'll go through the rest. I really thought I could get through this faster. So my apologies. You have the workbook that takes you all the way through. Boom. Messaging and marketing for those who think they're already there because you're already clear of who you serve. You're already making money. This is the key. You're already making money. People are already buying your offer. Now that you've made like 50,000, 60,000, and now you know what your process is. You don't know what your process is until then. And that is just resistance in you telling me that you do. It comes through serving. You're trying to solve the wrong problem. You're way over here. That's what I was trying to do too. I was trying to solve the system problem when I had a people problem. I needed more people. So I'm being very honest with you. I was with Brooke Castillo yesterday. talking about, she's got a $51 million a year business, coaching business, talking about how to help new coaches get to their first $10,000 and $50,000. This is what I'm helping her create for her school. I'm not off here. I'm not wrong. I promise you. I've been in too many industries. I'm in a community with billionaires. I've got $1 million clients. I am not wrong here. I'm very certain of that. Don't go do something that is not revenue producing right now. Can any of you commit to that? Would you promise me that you won't go here until you've done the other? You guys should really, you can get 2 weeks in Boss Up free right now, because we're going to run into, I got a call at 11. Matter of fact, some of my people who I'm on a call with are here. Right, Barb? Are you still here? She's like, I'm looking at the time too. So that way you can get some calls with me and you can get some time with me. Okay. So I'm going to move. Sales process. Ain't no use you learn a sales process unless you got people to sell to. There is an order and a rhyme and a reason to this. Now, we teach the sales process. We do role play. We go through, we teach how to network, how to have conversations, how to get DMs started, all in a not weird way. We do all of this because I know your brain needs to know that you can do it. But the first thing is you got to do step one. The last thing is, now that you have your brand, now that you are getting new people in your audience, now you know how to sell them. Even if you're selling them on a free seat, by the way, I sold you to come here for free. You still have to sell free. Now you deliver the product and then you upsell the product, and that's how you get to 6 figures. It's possibly not the way you think, only because you haven't been there yet. And it's impossible for your mind to take you somewhere where you haven't been. So let's just do this to close. Mallory did put the link, so I would love to see you. Come free for 2 weeks. Or if you're already at 6 figures, book a call with me, book a one-on-one call with me, and I'll tell you what we have. I really wanted to just give you a lot of new perception and awareness. Tell me if I did that in the chat. Do you have some takeaways? So the reason you're not getting more clients, which is the name of this whole thing, the reason that you struggle, you're not committed. I'm so committed. It's unreal, the stuff that's happening because I'm committed. Number 2, you believe price is an issue. How many of you think your clients don't have the money? You buy their story. They're not ready. They've tried things already. And it's because it's your story. You think selling is a bad thing. You think pressure is a bad thing. And you haven't sold yourself. Just tell me in the chat if this is legit. There's more of these, by the way. I took the 5 most popular ones. Let me do a little test and see where you guys are. Are you not 100% committed? You think money is an issue? Because you're going to think money is an issue to even come and work with me. That's why I wanted to bring my real clients on. Has anyone who's paying me regretted paying me? Most of them say, can't believe you're not charging more than this. Because they see what the market is charging, but they're not breaking it down the way that I am. And so you're just getting a lot of information, but you're not getting what do I do with this? How does this work for me? These are real people, by the way. And they're real people who are just like you. They haven't been business people. They're not the popular $1 million marketers. They're people just like me. So where are you right now? I think we've already determined that. It saved my marriage and my life, the best ever. Every investment in Kilm has been a great investment. I've put you in my budget. Oh my God, Mallory, screenshot. I put you in my budget. Best compliment ever. Wendy has done coach training with me. She's done e-school. She's done self-healing masters, and she's done one-on-one. Which one was the most powerful, Wendy? She's now doing Boss Up VIP. And she's done lots of other things. She has lots of certifications. See, didn't even have one to compare. It's because I meet you where you are and I make the product work for you. All right. And what is your next step? Are you coming to Boss Up? Are you going to go figure out who your person is? Are you going to get clean on your offer? What's your next step? What are you going to do? What we do in Boss Up, by the way, it stands for Business Owner Success Strategies. And we're unlocking your potential to gain more profit, more profit. So it's about people, profits, and potential. This is a spiritual journey. It's a spiritual path. It's not just this bodysuit. It's your purpose. It's your passion. I hope you unlock that passion so you can be successful, and money is definitely a part of that. It's time, guys. It's time. Boss up, baby. We do money, mindset, marketing, sales, strategy, networking. We put your business together. We do help you with your lead gen when you're there. Anybody here have helped you with your lead gen? Yes, after $50,000. We do it. Mallory is our tech support. We have tech calls every single week. You can come on, you can figure all that social media stuff out, your email stuff out. We address the tech. We're very tactical. We're strategy driven. We're practical. Like I say, it's it's simple, applicable, and practical. And it matters. All this stuff matters, but not for that. You got to go put $10,000, $20,000 in your pocket first. So these are our tiers. I'm not going to spend the time on this because we don't have it. Number one, I'm offering you to come to $99 for free for 2 weeks because of where your dollar amount is. If you want to make six figures, then this is your investment because that's your return on investment. $9.97 a month to make $10,000 a month. So we're 10xing what you are putting in, because this is how I work. This is how my mind works. If I'm going to give someone $10,000, I want $100,000 in return. And by the way, I gave someone $100,000 cash this year for what kind of return do you think I'm going to get? Bingo. Always get a return on your investment. Never lose money. I swear to you, I'm going to teach you this, and then I'm going to teach you where to put the money. My goal is to have $2 million in investments that's making more money while I sleep than I make while I'm awake. All right, my friends, we got 1 minute left. Please give me a takeaway in the chat. Give me a takeaway in the chat. I'm coming on. Oh, of course. Was it helpful? Was it too much? Are you glad you came? Was it worth your time? Awesome. Colette's clients here. I love that. It feels like grandbabies when my clients come. Absolutely rocked it. Glad I seen. Yeah, you saw my picture where I live. Yeah, I'm legit. All right, guys, I got to go. I'm actually late. So you got the chat. Send me an email. Just reply to the email and say, I'm in. I want to call. Bye.